welcome to College Cooking number 2. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make beef and chicken fajitas. It's really easy. It probably takes 30 minutes and they're really good, like restaurant style. First of all, you'll need an onion, a green pepper, a cutting board to cut your vegetables, and what I like to do is buy these bags of meat. They're already cooked and they're only $2.50 a piece at Walmart for chicken and beef. They're John Soules brand and they're already cooked, and so all they have to do is pretty much get warm, and like I said, they cook so fast. And you'll need a pan big enough to saute it all together and a spatula. So first off, we're gonna cut our vegetables. Now, make sure that you don't touch your eyes after you're cutting these onions. It will burn. But I just like to chop the onion, and not too fine, but so you can still have a nice taste, but pretty fine. I mean, pieces. No. And then I just, when you cut it, you can just dump it right into the pan. We'll just cook it all together so that the flavors can blend together and on the heat. Now, if you don't really like onion, you don't have to use a whole onion, but I do like the flavor that onion gives, so I'm going to just cut up this entire white onion. Also, if you want to add red peppers, or if you want to add shrimp, you can do that as well. Some people like to add mushrooms and things like that, but we're going to stick with just the onion and the green pepper today. This meal, like I said, it just takes about 30 minutes to prepare. All you need is a stove, or you can do it on the grill. And if you don't have a stove and you're in the dorms, you can also do this with a microwave. Because the meat's already cooked, it's really easy to just put the vegetables in the microwave and put the meat in the microwave with them, and there you go. Now with the onion, with the green pepper, I always take the core and cut the top off to kind of get rid of the seeds. And then I like to slice the green pepper up into long slices like this, so they're bigger pieces, but you can cut them into smaller pieces if you don't want to get that much of a green pepper taste. You can cut them up thick or thin, whatever you prefer. And if you really like green peppers, you might think about putting maybe 2 peppers in. Now, this recipe that I'm showing you today will feed 4 people. Right now we're just making the filling for the fajitas. You'll also need some tortillas and whatever toppings you want to put on. I like to put shredded cheese. Sometimes I like to make guacamole and have that, and sour cream. So we'll just finish up slicing this green pepper. Now then, so now we're done with the vegetables, and I'll just go ahead and turn on the heat. I would probably suggest a medium to medium-high heat to begin with, so we'll put it on 7 there. Now, just kind of mix the vegetables up, and then I'm going to add the chicken. If you're just feeding 2 people, 1 bag is really enough meat, but since we're going to make enough for 4, I went ahead and got 1 bag of chicken and 1 bag of beef. Now the meat is already cut up into fajita-sized strips, if you want to see here. And I'm just going to mix it all together, the vegetables and the meat. Now, as far as seasoning goes, you don't have to add seasoning if you don't have it and you don't want to spend the money on it. But as I do have it, I like to always put some garlic salt, quite a bit, because garlic really brings out the robust flavors in the vegetables. And I'll also add a little bit of garlic and herb roasting seasoning. You can also add just regular salt and pepper. That's always a good mix. And kind of for a Mexican flavor, I'll add just a little bit of chili powder. And that really should be all you need. I might add just a tad bit of seasoned salt. And you can just do it to whatever your taste. I just like to throw it all in together. And so there you go. You have your seasonings and your beef and your chicken and your vegetables. And then just stir it around and saute it in your pan until the onions are transparent and you can tell that the meat is hot and the green peppers are not as stiff. They're a little more flexible. That's really a good way to tell that it's getting close. And this will just take about 20 minutes on medium to medium-high heat. And if it starts smoking a little bit, I turn the heat down. I like to keep stirring it and then just kind of get it all there. And then I'll put the lid on. And just kind of let it cook there for a while. And then occasionally stir it probably every 5 minutes. And we're good to go. So, I've been stirring this mixture, every couple minutes. And I can tell it's done because the onions are kind of a iridescent color. I mean, they're pretty transparent. The chicken and the beef is hot. And the onions feel a little bit softer, like they're cooked. And so I've turned the heat off. And now I've brought out here, I warmed up the tortillas. And I have some sour cream and some cheese. Now you can add guacamole, salsa, chips and salsa is a pretty typical thing to have with Mexican. You can also put refried beans on top of it, or tomatoes and lettuce. It's all up to you. Now right here, this whole meal to feed 4 people was about $10 to $12. So you can just kind of scoop up some beef and some vegetables and some chicken and add a little bit of, I like to add a little bit of sour cream and then add just a little bit of cheese, and there you go. You have a restaurant style and quality fajita for just about $3 a person. And each person can get 2 or 3 tortillas full. That's how much of a serving this is. So thanks for joining me for college cooking number 2. And join us next time and I'll show you how to make something that's really good, fast, easy, and really inexpensive for the college student's budget.